So, Philip, Pedro Sanchez needing some coalition partners. What's he going to do?
Well, this is the man that no one would have put a penny on becoming Prime Minister of Spain a year or so ago, and he actually lost the leadership of the Socialist Party before getting it back again later on. So, having taken over the job of Prime Minister last year after a vote of no confidence in the previous administration of Mariano Rajoy, he's now managed to not only consolidate his place as Prime Minister, but to increase the amount of support for the Socialist Party, an increase of 85 seats up to 123, or up from 85 to 123. So that is no mean feat for him. So you can see all these celebrations going on behind me. But the bad news is that he still doesn't have this majority that he needs to be able to form a government. So there are several options open to him. It's not going to be easy, and I reckon that this negotiating tactic, which is like trying to work out something in the souk, is going to carry on for quite a while before they actually make an agreement with other political parties. So on the one side, he already has the green light from Podemos, the other left-wing party, which had 14% of the vote yesterday, 35 seats. But the problem with, even with Podemos, he's still short 18 seats short of forming that majority, so he needs to go elsewhere. The Centre Party, which is called Ciudadanos, has said it's not interested in joining forces with him. It's going to stay on the right. So that means he's going to have to, the Prime Minister is going to have to go in to try to negotiate some kind of deal with the more nationalist parties, either the Basque nationalist parties or the Catalan nationalist parties. And that is going to be very difficult for him to work out some kind of power-sharing deal that's going to satisfy his supporters of the Socialist Party and also satisfy the supporters of the Catalan parties or the Basque parties if it's them that are called to govern with him.
If he did form an alliance with pro-independence Catalan parties, what would that mean for the pro-independence Catalan movement? Well,
that is the big problem, because if he does, if the Prime Minister does form an agreement, for example, with the Catalan parties, he will get a government. They will support him. They said they would. But what they want two things. They are in favour of independence for Catalonia, which, of course, the Socialists are against, and they also want a referendum on independence for Catalonia, which the government has also said it is against. The government has said what they want to do is to try to pacify the movement and to try to move forward through discussions. That I don't think is going to ring very nicely in the ears of the Catalonians. Now, the other big problem is that there's going to be a trial coming up of these 12 Catalonian independence secessionists who are going to face trial later this year. And depending on what kind of sentences they receive, the Catalonian Parliament has already said that it may call fresh elections, and that might increase their support in the Catalonian Parliament for independence. So that's something also the government in Madrid has got to play with at some point. So not an easy situation for the Prime Minister.
All right.